Hey, what's going on, guys? Chris Altamirano here, and what you have in front of you is generic bottled water and Kangen water. So before I talk about what we're going to be doing here, I wanted to share a quick story with you. My dad has been drinking Kangen water for about the last month now, but prior to that, he was drinking nothing but sodas and beer and just like acidic orange juice, right? Like the really like generic type of orange juice that you can buy in gallons for like $1, right? So really cheap stuff. So I say this because for as long as I've been alive, you know, the young and short 25 years on this earth, anything that I've ever seen my dad drink, no matter if he was just out, you know, having a hard day of work or if he was just hanging out, it was always soda, the orange juice, or beer, right? Specifically more Mexican name brands like Coronas and Modelos and stuff like that. And so he was always putting all this stuff in his body, and sure enough, it didn't matter how active he was, he started getting aches and pains. You know, obviously he's about 55 years old, so the older you get, you know, it's expected that the body isn't going to be how it once was. But anyhow, what's interesting is that I introduced Kangen water to my dad, and within 3 weeks of drinking it, he didn't have any aches and pains anymore, and he no longer had a craving to even drink soda. Now, this is somebody, like I said, for as long as I've known him and even longer, 30, 40 plus years, all my dad has had were all those really acidic beverages. And I just wanted to do a quick experiment just to kind of show you what exactly goes on in your body. And so a lot of people are probably watching this video. You might be watching it saying, well, Chris, I don't really drink soda or anything like that. I drink bottled water. I'm cool. Okay, well, most people do think they're cool. And we have tested a lot of other name brand bottled water brands, and a lot of them are very, very bad for you. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you why right now. So here we have a bottled water brand, just purified drinking water, whatever, right? So we're going to fill up this cup right here. And then here on the other side, we have our Kangen water. So again, it's just water. You can see it's coming out clear. Just water, right? Screw this back on. So now what comes out of this right here is actually, it comes out of this machine right here. This is called the Leveluck SD501. And right here what we have are some pH indicator drops. So you can see it's red, right? So these are red. So I'll show you exactly what happens. So whenever a beverage is more yellow or red, it's acidic for you. Here's the bottled water that people think is healthy for them. Look at how red and acidic that is. So you might be thinking, well, Chris, you know, the pH drops you have, the red, so that's why the water turned red or orange, right? But I want you to slowly watch what happens. We'll mix that, and look at just how dark it gets, right? Now it's fully mixed inside of the cup. Whereas the Kangen water, and keep in mind this is red right here, these are pH drops, so that stands for potential hydrogen. Just take a look. But these are red, right? So what this means is on the pH chart, anything more of an indigo or purple color is alkaline. Anything red or yellow for you is acidic. So this is actually worse, just as bad as soda. Soda actually comes up at about this color and a lot of times yellow. And so the message that I'm trying to get across to you is that, you know, you may think that you're putting healthier alternatives into your body, but, you know, by just drinking bottled water, but you're actually not. You're actually doing more harm than good. What a lot of people don't understand is that bottled water actually does not have an expiration date. It's not as regulated as, say, sodas. You know, imagine what that's doing to the inside of your body, and imagine what you're doing to the inside of your body with this. You're actually speeding up the aging process by doing this. So it doesn't matter how healthy you eat. If you're putting this crap into your body, you're not helping yourself. You know, as an example, one of my buddy's dads has been a vegan, right, or a vegetarian for 35 years. He already has pretty great skin. He's about 65, 66, very healthy, very kind of active guy. But I just went and I took a few gallons of Kangen water to him, and he had a sore throat, right? And he usually has a lot of energy just from eating clean and green, right? So within 3 days, he had more energy, and he had a sore throat, and it was gone within 3 days. And I have a text from him and it says, Chris, I'm ready to try the water. What do I need to do? So I just wanted to share some third-party testimonies with you, just to let you know that the reason I do this and why I do it is because I see the immediate impact that it's had in my family's life, and I see the immediate impact that it's had in my friend's father's life. And so